Welcome into South Florida Daily. I'm Kate Monahan. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Megan.
Hey, thanks, Kate. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Megan Hayes. We're so happy that you're joining us for today's show. We are focusing on all things lovey-dovey, and that includes shopping, jewelry, all the fun things that go hand in hand with Valentine's Day. Kate, what is your ultimate Valentine's Day date? What does it look like?
I would have to say one of my favorite restaurants, maybe take out and go to one of the amazing beaches that's around here. How about you, Megan?
You know, I would have to say the same, especially emphasis on the takeout.
Okay.
Love going to the local restaurants on Valentine's Day. I don't
Avoid
like
the
the
crowds.
crowds. I don't like the
They're
crowds.
great deals though.
Sometimes I'll get it to go. And then I'll see you on the weekend to sit down
good.
for a dinner.
That sounds good.
All right, we have so much to get to, so let's go ahead and dive into all the fun for South Florida Daily. Coming up, we get into the lovey-dovey holiday spirit with some shopping ideas for that special someone.
An interview with a local wedding planner. All the tips and tricks for planning your perfect big day are coming up.
But first, if you need some last-minute Valentine's Day plans, our friends at In Palm Beach have a few suggestions.
We're celebrating Valentine's Day this year with the popular Instagram account, In Palm Beach. I'm with Savvy and Miranda. So Savvy, tell me about the events for couples in our area.
So we actually have a lot of stuff kind of going on. My husband and I, we're actually gonna do a fun dinner at Felice, and then afterwards, Nomad is having a really fun cabaret night, which we were kind of advertising as more as like a Galentine's Day thing, but what's cool about it is, you know, anyone can come, so I think that's great. And then there's a lot of, I believe that there's gonna be a sunset catamaran going on for people, and then the last one is, there's been a lot of good putt-putt lately, so we might do something like that as well.
It's so much fun. We've been to putt-putt in Delray,
Yeah.
this area. It's honestly underrated.
Yeah, and
Putt-putt-
Pop Stroke's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miranda, tell me about Valentine's Day. What are we doing?
Everyone wants to know. So one of our favorites, tried and true, is Cucina is throwing a Stupid Cupid party, and that's on the 15th. So absolutely go there. If you haven't been to a Kiss Me Thursday, we have some history there. So
Definitely.
we
I
love
did make
that.
a cameo in your reel.
Yeah.
I will admit I'm guilty, but I can say the Kiss Me Thursdays are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and all the single people out there should definitely try 123. It's one of our favorite places. Another tried and true. We both met our men there, so it's possible.
123
It's fun.
Datura.
Yes,
Yeah.
123
In West
Datura, the best spot. And there's just so much. Like, go out with your girls, go out with your guy friends, all around West Palm, even Palm Beach. Like, go have a nightcap on Worth Avenue and walk the street and see who you run into. HMF is great, and so much more.
Yeah, and there's also the Paint and Sip. That's also, I believe that's at the Peach down in Soso, hosted by Laura Cerna, and so that's really popular. People love her Paint and Sip, so that's a big one for Valentine's Day.
It's so
Yeah.
much fun. There's so many events. I'm like, I want to go to all of these.
I know.
But good thing is we can check out In Palm Beach for events beyond Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And what makes Valentine's Day so special in our area or unique?
You've got the appeal of the metropolitan life. There's so many restaurants that make you feel like you're in the middle of a big city, but then you're also right there on the water. So the Intercoastal, you have this little coastal town at the same time. So basically whatever mood you are in that night, you can kind of channel it and do whatever you want, whether it's a sunset cruise or, you know, rooftop bar. There's just so much to do. So we're big fans of just hitting them all, honestly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And there's so many options. We're so
Yeah.
lucky to live by the water.
Yeah.
Book a
Absolutely.
picnic on the beach, go throw a
Absolutely.
towel down.
I mean,
I'm
when
booked a
I'm-
couples massage, so.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect. Well, when I'm bored, I feel like I always go through and scroll your guys' account for inspiration, things to do. You have all the great things in our area. And where can people learn more if they want to check out your guys' page?
So we did make a specific highlight on our Instagram account, and it's called Love Day, and it's red, and all our other highlights are green. So you'll see a whole list of things to do right in there.
So
Yeah.
we usually do that for different events and holidays such as Valentine's Day. And
Right. So we have, so each month we have in January, in February, which you can refer to that highlight every month, and that says everything that's been going on. So it's easy to kind of keep track of what's happening because, you know, with stories, it's gone. So the highlights, and then you can always refer to for activities. So we have that each month.
it's so much fun. I've checked out your highlights before, and everything's so organized too, which I think is super unique. And it's all in one place, and we can't wait to check it out. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Thank you. Happy
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
And if you'd like to learn more about all the events in the Palm Beaches, visit In Palm Beach on Instagram.
Thanks for watching Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and I have a very special treat for you today. Next time you're in Palm Beach on Worth Avenue, you cannot miss Patricia Robolino, an extremely talented, beautiful jewelry designer. She's going to show us all the goods. You're tuned into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm Jacqueline Journey, here with the extremely talented and gorgeous Patricia Robolino. How are you?
Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much.
So you have to give me a little bit of history. How did you get into jewelry design?
Oh, how do I get into jewelry design? Let me tell you how everything started. Everything started when I was 4 years old. I'm third generation jewelers, and I used to be in my mother's and my grandparents' jewelry stores. I completely disregard playing with my dolls, what it was the normal thing to do, but no, I didn't like that. I love it. I just loved, to play with stones, with the shapes of the stones and colors since I was 4 years old.
Now, your designs have been seen on red carpets all over the world, seen on many socialites and celebrities. And what has been for you sort of the pinnacle so far? What was the most exciting moment?
You know what? It have been so many excited moments because as a designer, and I'm sure that whoever that designs things, can relate with what I'm going to tell you. Like even when when you see your creation in the moment, that you have the piece in your hands, that for me is like so excited, it's like an incredible moment. It's like a rush, it's unbelievable. And at the same time, when you see people, so happy wearing your pieces, it's like so many beautiful moments that I could not tell you this is the best one. All of them have been just wonderful.
Where do you get your inspiration for your different collections?
I love to design, I love to inspire by nature. I love nature. I love to travel. I really inspired a lot when I'm traveling.
Well, I'm very excited to be wearing Patricia right now. As you see, we have some gorgeous jewels. Tell us a little bit about this bracelet to start.
Okay, this bracelet is, they are all blue sapphires and baguette diamonds. And what I want to do, it's like not just to have like a regular sapphire bracelets, no, I wanted to create some kind of texture. That's why I put the baguette diamonds, between the blue sapphires, as you can see it.
It almost reminds me of branches or coral, something
Yes.
very much from nature, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this ring and the collection that it comes from. I believe it goes with your beautiful necklace.
Exactly. This is part of the same collection, your ring and my necklace. And as we were talking before, I love nature. I love to create, pieces with animals, flowers, and this collection is about flowers. All diamonds. In the case of this ring, it has pavé diamonds and big diamonds in the center of the flowers. And it's a spectacular piece, of course.
Oh, they're fabulous, absolutely. Now, I have to point out the earrings. So many of your pieces are just showstoppers. This is not jewelry that blends into the background. You create pieces, and which is probably why you're seen on so many red carpets, because people love that red carpet moment. And these earrings definitely are one of those red carpet moments. What is your favorite stone to work with? Do you have one?
Of course, diamonds, because, we love diamonds. I love turquoise. I love mother of pearl. Actually, I create a collection just for Palm Beach, which is my Palm Beach collection. That it's all mother of pearl and diamonds, and it's so wearable, so beautiful. And I really, create this collection for Palm Beach people. I think that it's just the perfect jewelry to wear here in Palm Beach.
And speaking of Palm Beach, why Palm Beach? I mean, it's gorgeous here and it's wonderful, but I always love to hear what draws people to this really unique location.
Oh my God. I remember the first time that I came here, I called to my husband because I came here to do a show. And I remember telling him, this is the place that one day we will have to come, you know? And he came and he fell in love too, you know, with this place. He moved his company, he's in another business. He moved his company, I moved my company here, and we just said, we have to live here. We just love it, you know. Everything is so perfect, so beautiful.
The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran.
Greyhounds are known for their speed and racing abilities, but they also have another strong sense.
We're at Okehely Park where I'm meeting up with some Greyhound dog owners to see what we can sniff out.
Everybody's so well behaved today, bravo!
I love it. Is the trail you go, is that the Sniffari? Because I love that name. So you gotta give me a little bit of background on that.
So a walk is a walk. You walk your dog, they're right by you.
I appreciate
you're
you. I appreciate
right?
you.
Left hand, here we go.
Demonstrating the walk.
But a Sniffari allows the dog time to sniff around, and it's more of an enrichment walk.
Gotcha.
So they're not rushed to be walked from point A to point B. We let them explore the different sights and scents that the venue has to offer. Their hearts are actually larger in order to accommodate the amount of blood that pumps through their system as they're running. Yeah, it's I'm telling you, they're designed. They're designed.
Wow.
Their purpose is for running and speed and hunting, and they're really cool.
How did this come about?
People were always asking, well, where can my dog run? My dog came off the track, and now they, you know, can't go anywhere to run anymore. So that was, you know, some goals that some of us had to find a place where they could do that. And we said, you know, people would really love to, you know, be able to run their greyhounds.
They're just so sleek.
Yeah. They're very aerodynamic.
Yeah.
When the sun shines through, you can see. There's like certain parts that are paper thin where the sun shines through.
I noticed one of the skin, on the legs.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get right through there.
Dogs are pack animals in general, but the way that these dogs were raised was in large kennels and in groups and as a pack. So when they're coming off the track or their time is retired, they just enjoy getting together. And I think as Greyhound owners, that's what we acknowledged. All of us who are here today, we're here because of our dogs. And we want the dogs to be together. And as owners, we find joy in our dogs getting together, and as a result we make friends and partnerships and find out commonalities amongst each other that
friends of friends of friends
friends of friends, and it starts with these dogs just getting together. So
it's not a business, it's a passion for us.
It's awesome is what it is. It's great. How often are we vacuuming?
Every day.
Every day, right?
They're not bad shedders though.
No?
Not like, you know, on the scale of shedding, they're pretty low.
You know,
it's more like glitter.
If I don't vacuum, I'm sure I've ingested so much dog hair over the year. But it's great. I mean, there's no replacement for a dog.
After all that running around, if your pooch is pooped, it's time to get his tail wagging again with the royal treatment at Lush Dog Resort.
As exquisite as art in a museum. A craft that exists solely for others to enjoy. Whether indulging in the sights and tastes of street eats, or experiencing the luxury of five-star cuisine, the goal is the same: to take you on a savory journey. A palette of tastes and smells, creating a melange of flavors. Within a field of dark soil, a rainbow collage of fruits and vegetables in our garden. From farm to table, our hands to yours. Experience world-class culinary in the perfect place. Discover thepalmbeaches.com.
Like these stories? Check us out on social at SouthFL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
That's where we post those great giveaways and behind the scenes footage. Don't miss out. We'll be right back. As a 2024 bride, I can tell you wedding planning can be a little bit stressful at times, but one of the ways that you can relieve that stress is by bringing a pro into the mix. Hire a wedding planner.
Jacqueline Journey has all the insight. Here's Passport to the Palm Beaches.
You're tuned into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and we are here at Superior Party Rental in Jupiter, Florida. Now, if you're planning a big event, something really important, maybe it's a corporate retreat, a destination wedding, or maybe a family reunion, the Palm Beaches is the place to be. We have so many gorgeous locations and amazing companies that can help you plan the perfect event that will go on without a hitch. In fact, I've got one of those amazing people with me today. Her name is Naomi Zora. Welcome, Naomi Zora of Naomi Zora Events.
Thank you.
Definitely give her a call. You are a big award winner. Tell us about all of your fantastic awards.
I am listed on The Knot, on Wedding Wire, a few publications, Borrowed in Blue, Every Last Detail, a few of them. It helps when we get reviews from our clients and they kind of rave about us, so yeah.
So what's it like planning events here in the Palm Beaches? What makes this area so fantastic? Because it is. I mean, the events here are like nowhere else in the world.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We have a variety of venues. We have beach venues, we have country clubs, we have yacht clubs, you go 30 minutes and you're at a farm. So a ton of venues to pick from, and just the weather. Why not? It's beautiful weather all the time. So you have a perfect backdrop. A lot of couples come here instead of going abroad or internationally, and they plan their destination wedding here. When I create a timeline for a wedding, I put a lot of detail and it's like a 2-month process to create a perfect timeline. So we're looking at 15 pages of details. It's a lot. I would say the detail that goes into it, and just really allowing my client to trust me and trust in my ability to provide them with the best wedding that they want. Because there's no cookie cutter wedding. It's what's special to them.
And part of what you do is sort of protect the people
Yes.
you're planning for from all of the things that can and do go wrong. Do you have any good stories?
There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes. Every wedding, there's bound to be something that happens that the bride is just unaware of. I've had fire trucks show up at weddings. I've had ambulance show up at weddings. I've had sprinklers going off in the kitchen. I mean, honestly, there are a million stories, but nothing too drastic.
And usually you can keep it from the bridegroom.
Yes, I do not tell them until after. We can laugh about it after, but in the moment, no way. What I would say is put your personality into your wedding. You know, couples get so wrapped up in wanting it to be perfect and going by the book of like etiquette, but just throw that out the window. Just go based off of your personality and everything will come together as it should.
Best tips for picking food for your wedding?
Do a tasting, do a food tasting, 100%, because some couples with destination, they're not always local. What I do is I say try to get a 3-day block during the week where you can fly in, you could do your floral mock-up, you could do your food tasting, you could do your makeup trial, like all of those hands-on activities that you can't do from a distance. Do all of it in person, but the food, that's important. When you think of a wedding and you think of the success of a wedding, you think of the food and the entertainment. Mm-hmm. So those two things are really important, and you want to make sure that you try the food, but you also trust your entertainment vendor as well.
Public art thrives in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Here at the Cooper, lead mixologist Tanette Shoemaker expresses her creativity in her cocktails. Hey, Tanette!
Hi, Shelly. How are you today?
I'm great. I know the Cooper is known for its craft cocktails, and so today I want to find out what is the difference between a regular cocktail and a craft cocktail.
So for us, it's actually taking a cocktail and crafting it especially for our guests to their taste, flavor, and overall feel of the cocktail.
Well, I can't wait to see how you do it.
All right, well, come on back. I'll show you.
I know you get to show a lot of your creativity in your cocktails here at the Cooper, and that really allows you to be creative. I've been hearing a lot about riffs. What is a riff?
So a riff is basically taking a classic cocktail like a sidecar or a lemon drop. In our case, it's going to be our Pimm's Cup. And it's taking an older cocktail and making it new again with just a little twist here and there.
All right, let's do it.
So we're going to make our Pimm's Cup, which actually started way back as medicinal purpose. It's kind of evolved over the years, and we do our own little twist on it. So it's going to start out with a couple pieces of cucumber. We're going to throw those in there. Then we're going to do the local St. Augustine gin. And then we're going to do our Pimm's, which is the original cocktail. We're going to do ½ ounce of that as well. Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur, typically was not in the cocktail. We're adding that in. And lastly, our fresh squeezed lime juice, ½ ounce of that. Now the most important part of this is probably something a lot of people don't do or know how to do, but we're gonna let you do it.
Okay.
You're really just gonna take our muddler and muddle that a couple times.
Just
Yep, you can set it right on the edge and just kind of 2 or 3 times right
more of that workout.
Gonna add a little bit of ice.
Do that shake
Yep,
again.
top that off. Do we wanna shake again?
I'll shake again.
All right, so we're gonna shake that.
Ooh, fancy. This gets really cold, by the way. I didn't expect that.
Right, and sometimes it actually sticks. There you go. A little bit of everything in it. Yeah, you got it.
I'll let you pour.
All right, so we're gonna take that off. And then this goes in our highball glass. So we're gonna strain that out.
And you are not calling this a Pimm's Cup. You've come up with your own name.
So this is our one-way ticket. And you know, with everything going on right now, everybody wants to get away.
And get to Florida.
Right, or they couldn't get away before. So this is our one-way ticket here.
Thanks for joining us here on Valentine's Day for a special South Florida Daily. If you haven't gotten those flowers or chocolates yet, you still have time. Run out. Don't show up empty-handed tonight.
And not only the gifts, there are so many events, just like the ones we talked about with our friends in Palm Beach. If you want to learn more about those events, look at our social posts at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Fox 29 at noon. Happy Valentine's Day.